Alright, I don't really know what the objective is, to be honest. I guess I'm heading southeast. I'm going to Parthenia to get the medicine for Kirill. And if I get the opportunity, I will check out this buried treasure situation that I got from Conrad. But it might be worth my while to just grind for a little bit. Also, you'll note I mixed up the party a bit. Reason being, basically I just took out Maya. But you know, I have 5 characters at this point, and there is only room. Yeah, that's true. And there is only room for so many. So, yeah. I prioritized the lower level characters so I could get their levels up. I'm just assuming that non-active party members don't get experience. That's just I don't know. That's the assumption I make until I learn it's not the case, basically. It kind of depends on the game, I guess. Sometimes from like UI stuff, you can tell if it's going to work like that or not. But like as an example, when I went to change the party, I went to do it in town and I couldn't do it in town. It only lets you change the party. Oh brother. It only lets you change the party on the world map, which suggests to me it's kind of, I don't know why I keep doing that. It's kind of like one of those things where it expects you to choose first and then live with the consequences. And therefore choosing is a significant action that has consequences. In any case, I obviously prioritized the lower level characters to get them up to level, and then since Maya and Mina were the only 2 at level 14, I took out Maya instead of Mina because Boria is also a magical offensive character. So it just made sense to me to have him, you know, because if I got rid of Mina, I would have the only healer in the party would be 4, and I would much rather have 4 doing attacks. Hey, that's nice. I would much rather have 4 doing attacks than healing. Also, I have Boy in the party, so do I have like funny items in my bag now from him? Doesn't really seem like it. I mean, I guess it wouldn't surprise me too much if he didn't have too much. He has 2 moonwort bulbs. He's got magic water. That's actually pretty useful. I wish I knew how much a little bit was, but maybe it's a percentage, and that's why it's not a number. But that's, you know, it's definitely giving vague. I think I'm gonna wander around out here just a little bit longer before I start exploring. Well, maybe I can explore and then come back. You know, get a lay of the land a little bit. That's not a bad idea. I think that's kind of a pretty healthy way to do grinding. But you know, I don't know. I have many times stated that I'm trying to avoid having like just big grinding sessions. But you know, it's been necessary, and I have done them. So I think my continued resistance to it is only hurting me in the long run. And then if I just let it happen, it will everything will go much smoother. And again, it's not like grinding in this game even takes a long time. It really doesn't. It really doesn't take long at all. This crackle isn't going to do anything. I just remember these guys resist the shit out of it. So that's the thought process. Plus, you know, as you get more and more party members, you know, you want them all. Oh, nice. You want them all to be getting levels. I certainly want all of these characters to be leveled. You know, I don't really want anybody to be permanently benched. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if it ended up being the case that some characters got benched sort of long term, but I obviously don't want that to be the case. You know, I think I was talking about this in either the last episode or 2 episodes ago. I really would rather have as many characters I like to use every character in a party. If I've got a party, I want to use them all. I want to use everybody. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. But I can use inactive party member spells, at least on the world map. That's nice. That's good to know. Boya really has no health. If I get any healed seeds of life, they will almost assuredly go to him. I guess I'll just keep going until I get a level on Tornico. And then maybe I'll double back to town. Try and heal or get some items or something. Fuck you. Or else maybe I'll just go until I feel like I'm kind of low on resources, and then I'll zoom back or something. That's generally my strategy, or at least that was my strategy in 1 and 2. Was just, you know, what if I was ever grinding? Grind until I'm out of resources, and then go back to town, use the inn, and see what I can't buy. Okay, I see some kind of a temple or something. I'm gonna try heading north. Doesn't look like there's anything up here, but you know, I like to clear off the map. We've been over this. And this is an encounter that I feel comfortable handling. You'll note I put Tornico in the front. That's because he's Tornico. The crackle is just not going to be useful against these guys. I really wish they didn't give me enemies that resisted Borya's magic as soon as I got Borya in the party, but such is life, I guess. It is pretty funny, though. I mean, well, to begin with, I didn't think Borya and Kirill would be permanent party members at all. I thought they would just be for the Elena chapter, and then they would go away. But that seems to be incorrect. And then, come on, that's crazy. And then even beyond that, I never, even accepting that Borya and Kirill will be party members, I would not have expected it to be the case that you got Borya first and not the other two. I would have figured, oh, you find all 3 of them together at once, and then you get them all at the same time, or something like that. So, just the fact that it's like, yeah, Kirill's sick, and Elena's looking for a cure, and Borya's like, well, I got left behind by Elena, and I can't do nothing. So I would like to come with you if you're headed that way anyway. It's just awesome. Like, look at this party! It's Tornico, 4, Borya, and Mina, dude. It's the crew. I've got a character from each of the different chapters of The Chosen in the party. All of these characters are from different Chosen chapters. Okay, so I'm beginning to see the problem here. I either need a novel way to get in there, like maybe underground or something, or I need a flying machine. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also concerned that the further south I go, the scarier the enemies are going to get. But maybe it'll be the case that all the enemies on this continent are like kind of the same caliber. Okay, let's do this. And then you two can attack the featherweights with your powerful magics or whatever. Beautiful. Okay, that means a free hit for Tornico on some chicken ass enemy. Yeah, man, I don't know. Oh. What? Dude, I love Tornico. How is Tornico not the best RPG character of all time? I fucking dare you to come up with a better one. You can't do it. You might come up with like a good contender. Maybe you'll say Cloud Strife. Okay, he's pretty good. Maybe you'll say Yukari Takeba. Okay, she's pretty good. Maybe you'll say fucking Noah from Xenoblade 3. Yeah, he's pretty good. But is he Tornico Taloon? Is she Tornico Taloon? I'm hearing a lot of no's. I'm hearing no that she's not Tornico Taloon. Hey, I made it to Parthenia. I wasn't even really trying to. Okay, well I need that shit. Of course, our material wealth is waning somewhat now, but we still have a rich tradition and strong pride. Yeah, fair enough. It looks like your housing industry maybe is waning as well. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Was she alone? There were 3 men with her? A knight, a traitor, and a tough-looking fellow. Well, if I didn't have Tornico in my party, I maybe would have thought he was talking about Ragnar and Tornico and some other guy who I didn't know who it was. Ujam or something? I don't know. But Marmaduke? I guess Marmaduke's the cow. Nice butt. But that doesn't really seem to make sense at all. Oh. That's fucking funny. This is the king? He's the emperor? Bro, you're not giving emperor vibes. You're giving farmer vibes. My predecessor, Emperor Crescentius, secreted away some of the precious feverfew seeds in the imperial pantry south of here. But of course, monsters live there now. Yeah. Many such cases. Must apologize, sir. If I only had some feverfew seeds, I would gladly grant your wish. This is another case where I can't tell if he's saying that because I have Tornico in front, or if he's saying that because the game was not designed around having a female protagonist, so they didn't update the script to change the he's to she's in all cases. I think I met them. I think they were very good. I think they were helping around the house and stuff. Wow. Down and dirty, it's year 30. Oh, the drought 5 years ago, huh? Carrots and marrows? Bro, are you an Uma Musume? Is that what you're telling me? Did he just push me? Did that guy just push me? Oh, it really felt like he pushed me. Meow. What you got for me, kid? Not a whole lot. Got a lot of these things now. I don't really feel the need to buy any more. In fact, I think I'm at a point where these are not really even super useful anymore. They're not worthless, you know, they're not bad, they're not worthless, but they're not super useful anymore. There are better well, rather, I would like for there to be better gear. Oh my freaking god, Boria needs better gear, man. He needs better gear. Oh, I forgot I had this. I meant to Google what this was useful for before starting this video, but I forgot. So you'll just have to forgive me on that. This might be good on Boria. This might also be good on Boria. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't even think about really updating Boria's shit at all. It didn't even cross my mind. No, he already has the scale shield. Okay. So that obviously isn't going to be better, but the fur coat might be. No, he can't even wear it. Alright, let's just get that shit out of my inventory then. And then maybe I can get something better whenever I find the weapon shop in this town, if there even is one. Or armor shop, whatever, you know what I mean. Please do. No, I'm okay. Okay, let me check my map here. No, there really isn't a weapon or armor shop in here. It's a very bare bones town. I mean, that's pretty much what they said. This is the Imperial Palace. Sure I am. I love this place. It's a funny-ass town. In the Fields. Hey, that's good, man. That's the kind of leadership you want. You don't want a guy who's gonna sit on his ass all day. 3 gold coins. Dude, this place is in dire straits. You don't want a guy who's gonna sit on his ass all day and not help. You know. Yeah, you need a jolly, decent gent. Exactly, woman. Yeah. Well, that's okay, because I'm on the case, and I'm pretty confident Elena Zamoxfa is on the case. I don't know if that's her name. She's Elena of Zamoxfa. Okay, well, that's good. You've been registered to my Zoom listing, haven't you? Yes. Okay. Wait. Yeah, great. I can go all over the fucking place now. I do wish it highlighted the towns on the map on the top screen, because I know where Endor is. I know where Port Trunnell is, and I know where Mintos and Parthenia are, but I could see myself forgetting that very quickly. So okay, they said the thing is to the south. Before I do that, I'm gonna clean up the map up here, just for my own sake, and you know, it's like kind of free grinding. I like when a game offers you grinding via a means that isn't just straight up walking around in a circle, encountering enemies until you decide to move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Did I not stay at the inn? I didn't. I didn't stay at the inn. I don't. And oh, you know why? I was gonna say I don't think I even went into the inn, but it's, you know why, is because the inn in that town was just outside. It was just a guy with like 2 hay beds. Hey, look at you, Maya. Ooh, luck +5? Holy. It's about to be critical hit season, sisters. Oh, right, and there was this. I don't remember what this was. Oh, well, I guess let's check it out. I'm here, right? Is it another teleporter, or... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. There's actually a couple teleporters, it looks like. But I need the jail key, which I don't have. If you travel a long way southeast of here, you'll come across the Empire of Parthenia. Who are you, bro? Why are you hanging out in the Portal District? Whatever. None of my business, I guess. I still think it's weird, but it is none of my business. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Earlier tonight, my folks were watching the newest season of The Bear. That would be season 4. They really got everybody in that show, dude. Like, I remember when season 2 came out, I heard like, oh, did you know Bob Odenkirk is in that show? And it's like, yeah, that tracks. You know, he did Better Call Saul, and so now I think he's kind of a get for like prestige television of that kind of nature, like I think The Bear is. But I walked in on them watching that shit today. You know who I saw on the fucking screen in The Bear? John Mulaney. And listen, I've got nothing against John Mulaney, you know. I don't really know the details of his divorce, but that's not really my business, and I know divorce can be kind of a nasty thing. And I know he struggled with drugs. I hard not to have anything but empathy for that kind of situation, at least in my opinion. But all of this qualifying is in purpose of me saying, what the fuck, man? They got John Mulaney in The Bear? What is he doing in The Bear? It's like if you threw a dartboard at the IMDb listing of like all actors that have ever existed, you're more likely to hit someone who has been in The Bear than who hasn't been in The Bear. That's what it feels like. Wait, these rat attacks are kind of tough. Okay, Boria needs a little healing, I think. Metal Scorpion's gonna die. I'm gonna drop a Sizz on you guys. I'm gonna drop a Crackle, and then I'm gonna drop a... why not a mid-heal? Why not a mid-heal? I'm right next to a town. I can very easily cure it, my MP to max. You know, why play risky games? That's annoying. Oh, interesting. That still counts as one grouping. I do remember in middle school gym class, we were doing some kind of a task where I think the purpose of this task was to like teach us teamwork or something. And the nature of the task was a team like the teams were split by gender. It was the boys team and the girls team. And the purpose of the task was each of us had a mat, like kind of a not a wrestling mat, but like a gym class mat that's like four soft foamy panels attached, and they have Velcro on the end. I really don't know how else to describe this object. I hope that you know what I'm talking about when I say that things I just said. I'm also gonna grab a save. Well, let's buy some stuff first. Okay, so before I do buy stuff, let's take a look at our attributes. Who needs what the most? Maya has very low attack and very low defense. Boria has the lowest attack and defense of everybody. So if I can get some armor for Boria, that would be ideal. Do you have any armor for Boria? Dude, you do not sell a single object that benefits Boria in any way. Okay. Items? Weapon shop, maybe? I mean, I guess I don't really need a weapon for Boria, though, do I? No, I don't. But I could... No, I can't. I still can't buy the cautery sword. I could sell the steel broadsword and then buy a cautery sword for 4. But at that point, that's only a benefit. That's a gain of 5 on the play, and I don't think that's really worth it. It's not worth the effort. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get as much armor as we can for who we got. So that means the full plate armor for 4 is pretty tantalizing. Golden Tiara from Maya is probably a good get. Maybe we do Golden Tiara from Maya, and then Tornico and 4 can get some iron helmets. That seems like a good call to me. Just make it Helmet City, baby. Helmet City up in this bitch. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I have enough money for all that at the moment. Yeah, I do. And certainly after I sell what they were wearing previously, they will have more than enough. I'll take another iron helmet. I will give that to 4. Come on. Yeah, do it. Whatever. I don't care. I'll have to fix that, but I just couldn't be arsed, you know? Sometimes you just can't be arsed. Okay, get rid of this hardwood headwear. This is slop. I almost went to go check if it would be good on Boria, but I'm quite confident I had access to it with Boria. Oh, I guess I didn't need to buy a new golden tiara. That was kind of a waste of money. I didn't think about that. Oh well. I did. I forgot I already had one. Dude, Boria is just so slop. He just doesn't. He is just not capable of bearing powerful. Wait, can he equip a feathered cap? I don't think he can. I must have tried that before. But give me a second on that before I write it off altogether. Yeah, and then this is this. Okay. No, you're good. Thank you though, sir. Can Boria wear a feathered cap? No. Alright, let's sell it. Wherever the hell it is. It's in Maya's inventory. No. What does that leave me? 829. Can I get anything good from the weapon shop? I don't think so. No, I can't even afford the cheapest thing. And even if I could, you know, it would appear the only things worth buying are the cautery sword and, well, just the cautery sword, which is way, way, way expensive. And as far as armor goes, I think it would still be beneficial to me to buy the full plate armor. Yeah. But beyond the full plate armor, there's nothing. The full plate armor is the only worthwhile thing. So there's no sense coming back here to buy something until I have at least 2,300 gold, and I might even prefer to wait until I have 3,500 gold. Okay. Next step, we're going to use the Seed of Magic on, geez, I don't know. Borya has more than enough MP. He doesn't need it. I'm kind of tempted to use it on 4. Because Maya also has a fuck ton of MP. Oh, you know what? Maya did level up when we were out there. She hit level 15. It's a classic me moment where I didn't register that it was Maya that leveled up and not Mina. So I guess your inactive party members do get experience. In which case, I don't know. I'm gonna give it the 4. I don't know. She's the hero, right? that's my reasoning. Okay. Now, well, I'm full on health. I already went to the inn. So that's fine. I'll eat that lack of 5 MP. That's no big deal. What I will do is I will go save at this fucking open air church. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we're at 26 minutes right now, which, you know how much I love ending at a save point, but to be honest with you, 26 minutes is still too early to end it for me. My thought process is they should be around 30 minutes, but I still want them to hit at least 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a little gray tip at the end of this continent that I didn't get. So we're gonna do that really quick. Okay. And then, man, I've explored a lot of this world already. Although, a lot of this is like chapter 1 and 2 shit that I have not been able to go back to yet. So I am still pretty interested in seeing what doing that is like. Okay, take me, my queen, to Parthenia. Oh, and it brings my ship here too. That's quite handy. I do feel like a bit of a sheep because I feel like I'm doing exactly what the game wants me to do at the moment. A buffalo wing? Okay. You'll never believe what I had for dinner tonight. Well, you might be able to guess based on current circumstances what it was that I had for dinner tonight. It was buffalo wings. It was a situation where I ordered 12 buffalo wings, and also the wings came with tater tots, and the tater tots were really fucking good. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna order 12. Thinking in my head, 12 is more than I can eat. I will take some home. I'll maybe eat 8 of them. And then I'll take 4 home and I can have that as like a snack or like a little small lunch another day of the week. Wrong. I ate all 12. I ate them all. I was a hungry bitch and I ate them all. Sorry, if my movements on the world map at this stage of the game seem erratic. Hello, imps. That is the enemy I've come to know and love from Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime, if ever I've seen. I'm just gonna attack with you. I think the Crackle will probably be enough for these. Yeah, these guys are not hot shit at all. Those guys show up at Mount Krakatoa or something. Not Krakatoa, Krakapata. I don't remember. I think in Dragon Quest VIII, because I think Dragon Quest VIII was the most recent Dragon Quest when Rocket Slime 2 came out, which Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime on the Nintendo DS is in fact Rocket Slime 2. The first one was a GBA game, and they also made a 3DS game that was never localized. However, there is, as far as I know, a fan translation of it, but I have not played that shit. Not for lack of interest, mind you, just I haven't. I am thinking about maybe after this game is done, I'll do Rocket Slime next. Although, I also feel like once this game is done, it might be nice to do not Dragon Quest. Thwack? Oh my god. Oh my, dude, my fucking heart stopped. Why does he have thwack? I guess just to freak you out if you know what it does. And if you don't, thwack is the instant kill move. Thwack is just one hit. It's like if it hits, it kills you. That's what thwack is. It's the stronger form of whack, which does the same thing. I love the peninsulas they have in this game. So, is this horse and cart just going to be a part of the game for the rest of the time? So this is cave where is to be found these fever seed. Oh, she does have the key. She is the only person who has the key. Elena, you have the key. Elena, you have the key to blue doors. Okay, Queen. Door is no longer locked. We can go. I guess those are the 3 men who were with her. Yeah, so did I. Oh my god, she's so funny, dude. She just felt like it. That's why we love her. That's why we adore her. Okay, I wasn't really expecting Ice Cave. I guess she found her own party. She doesn't need us anymore. Whatever. Um, I don't know how big this cave is. I feel like oh, it's a. I'll tell you what. The fact that it's introducing a mechanic suggests to me it's anything but short. I'm going to use that as soon as I can on the hero. Because I feel like she's a little slow. How fun. Yeah, no, this is a dungeon for sure. I can't move the camera. I've noticed that in towers I can move the camera, but in caves I cannot. Interesting how that works. I'm curious what the reasoning is behind that. In any case, I'm gonna stop there, and we'll knock out this cave on the next one. So, shout out. Hopefully we'll recruit Elena on the next one, and maybe even Kirill too if I'm lucky.